to people wake up tomorrow morning. Same city, same job market, same AI tools, same opportunity 6 months later. One of them is suddenly indispensable. Meetings pause when they speak. Decisions get easier around them. Their work feels effortless. The other, still busy, still stressed, still replaceable. This isn't about intelligence. It's not about hustle. And it's definitely not about luck. It's about something most people don't even realize they're doing wrong. AI. And the smartest people, they're using it in a way no one talks about. The invisible dividend right now. Millions of people are using AI. They ask it questions. They generate emails. They summarize articles. They write code snippets. And they think that's the advantage. But there's an invisible divide forming. Because while most people are using AI, a smaller group is thinking with it. You won't see them flexing prompts on social media. You won't hear them shouting about tools. They're quiet. They're methodical. And they're compounding an edge most people don't even realize exists yet. This isn't about knowing more. It's about thinking differently. Why most AI content misses the point. Scroll through YouTube, Twitter, or LinkedIn. You'll see top 10 AI tools you must use. Best prompts for chat. AI hacks that will change your life. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Most of this content is made by people who don't actually rely on AI for real decisions. Because the smartest users don't treat AI like a magic trick. They treat it like infrastructure. Infrastructure isn't flashy. It's invisible, but everything depends on it. While others chase the newest model or feature, smart people are building systems that work no matter which model exists. #1. AI is not a tool. Most people think of AI as a tool, like a calculator, or a search engine, or a chatbot. They ask it questions. They wait for answers. Smart people don't. They see AI as a thinking environment. Instead of asking, what should I do? They ask, what are the variables I'm missing? What assumptions am I making? What would this look like if I'm wrong? AI becomes a mirror, a simulator, a pressure test for their thinking. They don't outsource decisions. They stress test them. #2. AI runs while they rest. There's where the gap really starts widening. Most people use AI in short bursts. Open tab, ask question, close tab. Smart people design AI systems that work even when they're offline. They build idea generation loops, decision frameworks, feedback engines, research pipelines. They don't start from zero every day. Their AI already knows how they think, what they care about, what good looks like to them. So instead of reacting, they compound. 1 hour setting up a system saves 10 hours every week. And over months, that advantage becomes invisible but massive. ***. *3. AI is a filter, not a creator. Most people use AI to create more content, more words, more ideas. Smart people use AI to remove. They use it to kill weak ideas early, expose bad logic, highlight blind spots, strip away noise. They aren't impressed by AI output. They're obsessed with clarity. Because speed without clarity is chaos. AI doesn't make them smarter. It removes what slows others down. The real reason this feels unsettling, if this video feels uncomfortable, there's a reason. AI doesn't just automate work. It exposes how people think. And once that difference becomes visible, there's no hiding behind effort anymore. No hiding behind hours. No hiding behind busyness. No hiding behind titles. Only clarity remains. That's why this shift feels threatening. Because for the first time, thinking quality is measurable. And some people are realizing they were never as good at it as they believed. Why this happens quietly if this advantage is real. Why isn't everyone talking about it? 3 reasons. First, once everyone does it, the edge disappears. Second, these systems are personal. They're built around how someone thinks, decides, and prioritizes. You can't copy that from a Twitter thread. And third, it looks boring from the outside. There's nothing viral about watching someone refine thinking, but the results. Those show up later, and quietly, why most people will never catch. Up here's the part no one wants to hear. Most people will never use AI this way. Not because they can't, but because it's uncomfortable. Thinking deeply is exhausting. Questioning yourself hurts. Having your logic exposed is embarrassing. AI makes all of that unavoidable. Smart people tolerate that discomfort. Most people escape it. So instead of building systems, they chase shortcuts. Instead of refining thinking, they chase productivity hacks. And slowly, without realizing it, they lock themselves into shallow work. Meanwhile, the gap grows. Not because AI is unfair, but because thinking is optional, and most people choose not to. This isn't a technology problem. It's a human one. The future debate here is what's coming next. I won't replace most people, but people who understand how to think with AI will replace those who don't. One person will do the work of 5. Not by working harder, but by making fewer mistakes. Decisions will be faster, cleaner, less emotional. The future isn't human versus AI. It is human with AI versus human without it. And that gap won't close. It will widen. how smart people actually start nitrogen monoxide gimmicks. Smart people don't ask, what can AI do for me? They ask, which decisions do I make over and over again? Where do I hesitate? Where do I get stuck overthinking? Then they build AI around those exact moments. Here's a real example. There's a mid-level product manager in New York, not a celebrity, not a founder, not a genius. Every week, he faces the same tension. Should he prioritize this feature or not? Should he follow customer feedback or protect the long-term vision? Should he take a risk or play it safe? Before, every decision depended on Slack messages, documents, meetings, and gut instinct. Each choice drained energy. Then he changed his approach. He stopped asking AI for answers. He started designing better questions. For every major decision, he followed the same process. He provided context, team goals, user pain points, deadlines. Then he asked, what assumption am I making that could be wrong? If this decision fails, what would be the first signal? What does this choice look like 6 months from now? AI didn't make the decision. It compressed the thinking. Within 2 weeks, his decisions became faster. Meetings got shorter. His confidence became clearer. 6 months later, people started asking him, how are you always so clear? He wasn't using a secret tool. He had simply improved the quality of his questions. That's why smart people don't want answers. They want better questions. Because once your questions improve, everything else follows. Asterisk, if this made you uncomfortable, that's a good sign. Because awareness always comes before advantage. If you want to understand how this shift is unfolding, how people are building these systems, and where AI is actually heading, subscribe. No hype. No shortcuts. Just the thinking layer most people ignore. Stay curious. Stay critical. And I'll see you in the next one.